Hi and welcome to today's video on domain names and how to go searching for them, how to make use of them, how to find out if they are pretty good. Okay, I've got a little website that I like to use. It's called nameboy.com. It gives you a little bit of a quick little search on, plays on the keywords that you actually wanting to use, and kind of does a little scatter here and there, a little fancy whatever you want to call it, mixes up the keywords and tries to comes up with a domain suitable to those keywords. Okay, we're going to take our example of dog and guru. Okay, you can allow hyphens and you can make it rhyme if you want, and then you say go nameboy go and you wait for it. It'll take a couple of seconds and it pops back all these results that it feels it could be of use to you. So there we go. Look at that. Guru dash or hyphen dog.com is available. I do have to mention something to you. It's not ideal to put a hyphen in any of your domains. Why? Well, basically for the simple matter is, if you think of yourself, always remember that when you type in something in the Google search bar, do you ever add in a hyphen? I don't think so. So that is the downside of adding the hyphen into it. You won't get a hit in Google for that unless somebody specifically puts in that hyphen, because that is now known as a keyword. Alright, so just a little something you should figure it out. But dogguru.net doesn't seem like a bad one to be using, so let's have a look where we can use that for. Okay, why don't you go either to godaddy.com or namecheap.com. Those are the two websites to register .com that I would recommend. The reason why I recommend that is simple, because you have to create both an account on either of those services, and what it does is it also protects. You've got little options on protecting your domain name as such. For example, it will put an auto reminder a couple of days before the domain name expires. It also gives you options to automatically repurchase or buy the domain name again to carry it on. So it's just little features that makes it useful to actually go with these guys, and they do a brilliant job, and it's pretty quick and efficient. Okay, I'll just give you a little inside look on how it does look inside one of these places. Let's go to Namecheap first. As you can see, this is how it looks. Namecheap.com is where you want to go. You can obviously type in your username and password. Once you've got that, you'll log in and you'll land up on a page like this, basically stating your account. What have you got? How much money have you got in your account? And what are you going to do? Okay, so let's say we want to register a domain. What it does is then pops up the domain that you were looking for. And if you can't remember what we were looking for, it was dogguru.net. So let's just go back there. Dogguru.net. We'll check it and let it search. Dogguru.net says taken. Alright, who's it taken by? And you can actually do a little bit of a in-depth research there, and it will pop up who is information. Let's just enter that 2N7JP. as you can see, I want you to be aware of this. Okay, is you got your name servers there, alright, and who's the registrar of this company, GoDaddy. Okay, so obviously it won't tell you who owns this website because there's a client transfer prohibited. They've kind of hidden the name who owns this website, so you're gonna search high and low, you ain't gonna get it. Forget about it. Okay, but this is quite an interesting little bit of information that you know. It's hosted by GoDaddy. Okay, just a little interest sake if you wanted to know. So let's go back there to Namecheap, and let's say we want to go and get dogguru.co.uk. You think you can actually make something of that. You add that to the cart. It's so simple and painless. Okay, what they suggest you do is they take it for 2 years. That's how .co.uk works. Obviously each domain name ending .com got certain rules, .co.uk has got certain rules, so everybody else is different. And once you continue here and you pay, it will then tell you to add it up onto your hosting account on whichever hosting package that you have chosen, and they will automatically do the website, or the domain name will actually pop up within 24 to 72 hours because it needs to propagate through the internet. Please be aware of that. Don't think that once you've clicked here and you've paid them, in the next 5 minutes your website is up and running. It could be, but it's not a guarantee, so just please be aware of that. Alright, okay, so here we are at godaddy.com, and if you want to just go inside and see how it looks, I'll log on quickly for you so you can have a rough idea on what, how and where. It works. Once it loads up, it basically gives you a little menu on the inside, windows here. Just open up. There you go. Tells you current auctions on websites, what's happening, if you've got any mail, calendar, nothing in your cart, renewals and upgrades. That's what I was telling you about. What products do they have, your account, selling list, are you selling any domains, bidding list, taking any bids, and basically there ain't much difference between the two. Costs, they save a couple of dollars here, a couple of cents there, depending on what package. But both of them very good to use. I do recommend them, purely for the simple that automatic renewals and upgrades and stuff like that. So that is always a pleasure to have, because you don't want to be sitting there and realizing that you've just lost out the domain and you were too busy with your other emails and. So that was my bit of advice here on domain names. Next video coming up will be a domain name on .co.za, how to go about that. Again, if I didn't answer any questions, or if you're happy with the content, leave a message or comment at the bottom of this video or post and let me know. Alright, thanks.